Okay, I should be live. Yeah, I should be live. Okay. I think I'm live. I'll just check. Oh, it's upcoming. What the hell? Okay. I don't know why it says upcoming. I should be streaming. Okay. Okay. There's people showing up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm live. Yep. Hello. Hello. And as usual, I'm just gonna pull up the stream on my side. Okay. Let who in? Muzan. Do not let Muzan. Do not let Muzan in Jujutsu Kaisen. I was gonna make this stream about Kokushibo and the post I made, but I'll just dedicate that to another stream, or maybe a video. I'm gonna be making a Muzan video at some point, but not right now, because I'm gonna be making not right now because I'm focusing on shorter like 1v1 videos. Muzan's probably gonna be like for gauntlet videos, but Muzan is just broken in like even in JJK terms. He is just like broken. I'm just gonna like ask y'all a question. Where do y'all see Muzan stopping in the grand scheme of JJK? Do we think he's like top 5? Do we think he's top 10? Do we think he's like top 20? Do we think he's like below every special grade? What do we think about Muzan? Yuta destroys him. That can be a topic I can delve into in the stream. Kenjaku, Megumi, Eli, you're stupid. Stops at Yuji. He's easily top 5, probably Yuki level. Top 5, top 1. That's crazy. Jogo counters him hard. Sukuna, top 15. Okay. Stops at moves on Blitz's Gojo, no diff, and high diff Stabura. Stops at Calamity tier, debatable with special grade heavy hitters. I think he hard caps at Calamity grades, and I think he honestly solos everyone else. Like, it's not a debate at all. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna ask this question, and that'll just like give me a gauge on what I need to like prove in the stream. I'm just gonna make this poll real quick. Okay, I'm gonna this poll is important. This poll is important for Muzan's like a relevance in these matchups. If most people agree that Muzan can at least give these guys a paper cut, then I'll just go into why he can. This is at least, by the way. I'm not like if you think he does more damage than this, then click yes anyways. But if you think he can't, then just click no, obviously. Okay. So it looks like most people are saying yes. So I'm not going to really delve into AP scaling for right now. I'll probably get into that like later into the stream. But okay. So I'm just going to share my screen real quick. So I'm not going to really delve into like stats much, cuz most people agree that Muzan can at least give these tier of characters a paper cut. So with that being in mind, I'm also gonna assume that most people agree that Muzan's faster. He just can't win through some abilities like through something like abilities. So here's the main part of why I asked that question. The ones who die are lucky, and those who do not die and those who do not die immediately surely will, if I so as much touch them. I want you to see that. So most people know that if Muzan just scratches you, you're gonna get poisoned. I mix my blood into my attacks. This blood won't turn humans into demons. Similar to a deadly poison, it causes cell destruction and death. So he gives you deadly poison. And this is so much that someone like Tanjiro, who has breathing, and we know that these tier of characters can slow down poison with their breathing. So he has some level of poison resistance, is unable to even deal with this poison at all. This is important because I had the chapter split up before I made this stream. We see here that it's here. We see here that Choso's poison is able to make someone like Urame completely drop one of her like high output techniques. She can't sustain it. She can't sustain like one of her like, whether high output or like just her basic eye structure. She can't maintain it because of the poison. And this is also important because Choso's poison isn't that lethal compared to Muzan's. We see here in Modulo that Yuji poisons like these aliens and these random sorcerers, and he says that they're out cold, but don't sweat it. Before long, they'll feel like they just got a bad case of the flu. Tell them they'll be fine if they rest up for a couple of days. Choso's poison is not that lethal compared to someone like what's it called? Muzan's. Like you can rest up. You can survive Choso's poison. You can't survive Muzan's poison without the antidote or breathing to slow it down. So with that being in mind, we know that domain expansions and like your high output techniques obviously require more damage. Like obviously require more cursed energy. And if you're damaged enough to a degree, you can't maintain these high output techniques. So the fact that Urame can't even sustain something that probably takes less cursed energy than a domain expansion is really bad, because that means that these tier of characters, like Urame's relative to people like Hikari, Hikari's relative to like heavy hitters like Yuta and Maki. Like these tier of characters, like Kenjaku is probably like not significantly stronger than like Yuta, Hikari, Maki, and Urame. So it's really bad. it's really, really, really bad that this level of poison is doing this to Urame, and Muzan just has significantly better poison. So let me just, I already know what some of the contentions are going to be, so I'm just gonna see if people bring anything up. Poison will probably kill those who don't have RCT or poison resistance. Okay, so that's another thing. People are gonna be like, I'll just pull up this chapter. It's 142, I think. Okay. No, it's the chapter afterwards. People are gonna bring up that people like Yuta are exempt from this because he can heal poisons. I agree that he can heal poisons. That's fine. The thing about that is that Muzan can just poison him again by scratching Yuta. So, and we know that that RCT drains Yuta to a significant degree. RCT drains someone like Yuta to a significant degree. Like what's it called right here? His reverse curse technique is a problem, but it consumes a lot of curse energy. He used it every time Kurushi, Uro, and I used our big moves. Ryu and Uro and Kurushi hit him with about like less than 10 significant injuries. Like Yuta didn't get injured that much in the grand scheme of things. Like he only got hit like with like a couple big moves, and he only used RCT like a couple times. So that's really bad looks, because that means that if he's gonna have to spam RCT while Muzan just has to keep giving him paper cuts. So he's not going to be able to get out of this fight without taking poison damage. And if he's taking poison damage, like I established earlier, he's not going to be able to open a domain expansion because Urame, someone who's relative to Yuta, can't maintain like even like a below domain expansion level technique. Like it's pretty simple to understand. It's pretty RCT drains everyone unless you're Gojo and Sukuna. Yeah, I agree. Gojo and Sukuna beat up Muzan. That's fine. Dagon no diss because the sun is in his domain. I think you're trolling, but yeah, that's a bad argument. Muzan beats 90% of the verse, pretty underrated. Muzan evolved into I decided to make this stream because I'm compiling a bunch of edits right now, and I have Muzan versus Ryu as a part of the topics I'm doing. Muzan relative over full power Yuta. This is why I honestly think that Muzan versus Yuta, I changed my take on this. I don't even think it's a close matchup. Like Muzan, like let's think about this. Muzan has to give Yuta a paper cut. He just has to swing his arms repeatedly. Yuta has to spam RCT to even get out of the fight without significant poison damage. Are you a Muzan fan or something? I'm not a Muzan fan. I like Yuta more than Muzan. But this is just kind of true. Like JJK characters do not do good against poison. Yuta extreme diffs Muzan. He has so many abilities. I agree Yuta has a lot of abilities. My thing is that he's not going to be able to use those abilities due to poison. He's not going to be able to use high output abilities due to the poison. Muzan would be more of a special grade or calamity grade, you think? Calamity grade isn't a tier, but if you're talking like if you're talking about like he would be in the I honestly don't think he's any of them. I think he's like more of an in between. Like I think he beats all of the special grades easily. Oh, Yuji, he literally do not care about poisons or Sukuna, by the way. Yeah, I guess Yuji does have poison resistance. I think he fares a lot better against Muzan than someone like Yuta. But the thing about that is that also just gets into a whole other separate argument, which is whether Yuji can actually put down Muzan, which, you know, Muzan isn't just poison. He has nigh instant regeneration. Like he's pretty much immune to slashing attacks. So the thing that people would then say is that Yuji has access to soul attacks. Like he can attack the soul, so he can just bypass Muzan's regeneration. I'm not even gonna get into the soul shit in Demon Slayer. I'm just gonna assume that it works the same as JJK, just for the sake of the argument. That still doesn't matter because Yuji doesn't always hit the soul with his punches. Like we see he can hit Mahito's soul, but when he's fighting people like Higuruma, when he's fighting people when he's fighting basically anyone that isn't Mahito or like Sukuna that aren't dependent on like these soul hacks or shit like that, he's not really damaging people's soul in like that way. So I honestly don't know how you'd prove that Yuji would damage Muzan's soul. Agito has never been in a Whis edit. Yeah, I'm putting Agito against the grade ones eventually. So I posted the Mahito or Kashimo edit. It's time. I could do that. Do you upload with your PC or your phone? A random question. I only upload with my phone. Isn't he use Binding Vow to cut directly Sukuna's soul? No, that's not true. He what's it called? Let me find it. It's 263. Pop up bed. It's 263. He it's right here. This attack is directly targeting the curse technique. He's driving dismantle into the boundary between my soul and Megami Fushiguro's. Due to a binding vow narrowing the curse technique's target, dismantle rends the souls more effectively than an actual blow. Okay, so he's attacking the boundary between the souls. He's not attacking the soul directly. So that shit's just not true. I mean, KNY souls are much weaker than JJK souls, even if you want to make an argument. Actually, wait, hold on. I can just pull this up on StreamYard. I'll just put up some comments on StreamYard. Yeah. I'll just go over contentions right now because there's. Do you think Muzan regeneration is better than Sukuna's RCT? Yes, by a pretty wide margin. I mean, KNY souls are much weaker than JJK souls. Even if you want to make that argument that they can defend their souls, they're still pretty weak. That's not true. That's only like their spiritual core is located within their innate domain, which is inside their brain. So, in order for Yuji to hit the spiritual core, he'd likely because going into the spiritual plane doesn't just like give you access to the spiritual core. You have to like find it. I think the only way Yuji would be able to do that is if he like, since Muzan has multiple brains, he'd probably have to cut up all of his brains at once, probably. Why do you put Gyutara's feat to town level instead of city block? Because the city block calcs are just accounting for the actual destruction. The town level stuff accounts for the fact that 90% of the attack didn't even hit the district. Why are you saying I'm lying? I read JJK like 2 years ago. I can't remember everything. I didn't say. Did I say you're lying? I didn't. If I did, I didn't mean it. Do you think Muzan would survive Jacob's Ladder? If it's composed of if it's the same properties of sunlight, then probably not. I just don't think any of the people who have Jacob's Ladder would get a chance to use it on him. Enough time has passed now. Muzan over composite heavy hitters. It's honestly not that hard to argue that Muzan can beat the anti-Sukuna squad by himself. The only one that like makes it difficult to argue is Yuji, because he has poison resistance. But people like Yuta, he's not going to be able to keep his domain active due to poison. Hikari can heal poisons, but he's still left. He's still like Kashimo's poison. Still like I can't tell if Hikari like played dead or some shit, or if it actually did damage him. But yeah, Hikari might be exempt from it, but he still has to enter jackpot. So I think Muzan would just kill him if he's in base. Don't you think Yuta might be able to use Jacob's Ladder within the 5 minutes he has Rika? I think that depends, because Muzan's significantly faster than Yuta, so he's going to be poisoning Yuta at a faster rate than Yuta can heal. So I don't think that's really gonna matter. What composition could have? It could be part of Sun Power, maybe. Yeah, I just don't know how you'd prove that. Would it be far-fetched to say Muzan gives certain calamity grades a hard time in a 1v1? It depends on the speed scaling. He doesn't, because Gojo, Muzan can't do anything to Gojo. Sukuna likely has poison resistance. I think that's I can't tell if that's because of Yuji's body or if he just has it. But he can probably heal toxins. I wouldn't be surprised if he could. Yuta can do it. Dabur is faster than Muzan, and Yuji has poison resistance. Modulo Yuji. So I don't think Muzan fares well against any of the calamity grades at all. Oh my! It's famous with editor Dolores. What did Dola say? Could Yoriichi solo the anti-Sukuna squad? Yeah, he solos the anti-Sukuna squad pretty badly. Like that just gets like Yoriichi doesn't have Muzan's hack, so that just gets into AP scaling. I think Yoriichi definitely has the AP to do good damage to every single one of the anti-Sukuna squad. Would you ever consider Muzan's AP better than some heavy hitters like Yuta? You can argue it, but I don't think you need to argue it. Like I think even if you think a love beam from Yuta has higher AP than Muzan's like tentacle attacks. I don't think that matters because it's not a requirement for Muzan to have higher AP than Yuta for him to give him a paper cut. Like all he has to do is give him a paper cut, and he basically wins the fight. Bro, can Yurichi beat Gojo with Soul Split Katana? Soul Split Katana doesn't bypass Infinity, so no. Can Muzan touch Enel? No. Enel's a Logia. Do you have Kaigaku over Gyutaro? It depends on whether Kaigaku outstats Gyutaro, or if he's like, if they're relative, I see Gyutaro probably winning. Because Gyutaro is a better fighter and he has poison. Mojo Luyuti would just split Muzan into pieces. I don't even think Mojo Luyuti's faster than Muzan, so slashing attacks aren't gonna really like do anything unless you think Yuji can like actively hit the soul in Modulo, which if you think he can, then yeah, you can make a better argument with that he just bypasses his regeneration. Where do you scale Goku as of now? 5D, 6D. I don't buy into the outer shit. Modulo Yuji or Sukuna? I have Yuji. Okay, can Yurichi beat Gojo with Inverted Spear of Heaven? He can't beat Gojo with that because, what's it called? He doesn't have the AP to kill Gojo. Muzan with Enmu's Blood Demon Art versus Gojo. I think, what's it called? I forget if Gojo keeps his Infinity on while he's asleep. I think he does. So I don't think that would. I don't think Enmu's Blood Demon Art would really move the needle. Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing that I wanna talk about. For what's it called? Let me pull this up. I honestly don't know if Unlimited Void would kill Muzan, because we blatantly see that people like Akaza can survive without their brains. So it's like, okay, Muzan targets, like, Muzan floods your brain with information. Okay. Is that gonna kill him, or or is that like, or does it just do nothing to him? If it specifically targets the brain, then Muzan's probably gonna be fine from Infinite Void. It's not gonna kill him. If you argue it's like a sensory overload as a whole, like it just overloads your senses, not specifically your brain, then you can argue it incapacitates Muzan. That's about it. What do you think of Muzan versus Sukuna, and how close would it be? Okay, so I think everything in Sukuna's arsenal, doesn't really do anything to Muzan. The only thing Sukuna has to kill Muzan is the furnace. Like I don't think Sukuna's faster than Muzan. So Malevolent Shrine, Sukuna's just like, Muzan's just gonna be instantly regenerating. Like it's just gonna slip through his body. So I think it's gonna be like a low to mid difficulty fight. Muzan would easily survive since he's so stupid. Giving him infinite information would just make him smart. Yeah, Muzan's an idiot. So, that's another thing. Muzan's battle IQ. I think I addressed this in a whole other, and like I think it was the last stream. Muzan's battle IQ isn't that bad. Like he's stupid, but like he's not that dumb in battle. This, and he has some like decent analysis against Tanjiro. I think Shibuya Sukuna no diffs Sukuna due to apparently your sentence ended. Wait. What's very bad, Eli? Muzan's battle IQ? Eli, you can't scale for shit. Shut up. Longsword Kokushibo or base Muzan? Base Muzan slams. If you're saying he can't use his tentacles and he's like limited to the blood bramble shit, it's like he outstats Kokushibo in everything besides like durability. So he like poisons. He could probably still poison. Oh. Muzan versus Kenjaku. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, Kenjaku can't heal poisons. And ironically, there's nothing to prove that. If you wanted to grant him a healing, like he can heal if he can heal poison, that's a like you can say that, like that's fine. Like it's fine to say that he can heal poison. But the thing with that is that I already said that even if he can heal poison, Muzan just poisons him again. I think poison, especially poison as lethal as Muzan's, is gonna make it really hard for him to use high output techniques. So I don't think Kenjaku's gonna be able to use his domain against Muzan. So it's like a really bad matchup. Like Muzan hard counters a lot of the verse just due to his poison and his regeneration. Oh, and his speed, yeah. Speed, poison, and regeneration. It's okay. Let me just put this user in timeout. Okay. Askin versus Muzan in terms of poison. I don't remember specifically, but Askin's poison is definitely more lethal than Muzan's just because he can damage way stronger people. Yeah, I'll just say that. Do you think Choso would survive Muzan's poison? I think, does Choso have poison resistance? He probably does, right? He probably does have poison resistance. I could see him surviving it. It's not like Choso's gonna do anything to Muzan though. Like Muzan outstats Choso in literally every regard, besides like maybe durability. And even then, I honestly don't know where people got the idea that Muzan's durability sucks. Like, the main thing people use to say that Muzan's durability sucks is obviously the Ubuyashiki explosion. Weird ass pop-up ads. Okay, so people obviously use the fact that what's it called? He got nuked by this explosion. So people like try to infer from that Muzan's durability is just buns. That argument just kind of falls flat on its face the moment you just you just take like 2 seconds to look at Muzan's design. Like you see all this blood shit. You see all this blood shit around him. This is red, right? He's actively infusing parts of his body with his blood, which makes them stronger. And we know this makes him stronger because we have examples of it's with Rui. It's with Rui. Okay, okay, so yeah, it's right here. So we see here that when Rui makes his bloods more durable and powerful, he makes his body red in the same way Muzan's body is red. His hands go all red and shit, and then he makes his threads more blood infused, which makes them more powerful. So the explosion did that much damage to like a completely base casual Muzan who you can't scale back to like most characters. So it's just really hard to downscale Muzan's durability. It's pretty contextual with the whole explosion. No. What do you mean? It sucks. Don't defend the regen merchant. His durability doesn't suck because he pretty blatantly does what's it called? Like Newton's third law, he does scale to his attack potency, like his whips do scale to his attack potency. Like the durability of his attacks. Why do you have Sukuna AP? Okay, where do you have Sukuna AP durability and speed? I have Sukuna's AP and durability at like City to Mountain. I have his speed, massively hypersonic plus. Yeah. Do you think you're a good power scaler? My takes may seem like bad at first, but I think my reasoning is pretty good. Like I think I'm a better scaler than I am a debater. Yamamoto versus Muzan equal stats. Who wins? I think Yamamoto. He literally just erases Muzan's existence with the what's it called? His what's it called? I forget which direction it was. I think it was east. Yeah, he erases him with his east Bankai. Yeah. Durability of his attacks. Yeah, I said that, but it's not what I meant. Durability of his attacks. I meant that his durability scales back to his attacks. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. You know what I meant. Muzan versus Boros. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Sukuna beats Yurichi, obviously. People mention that you duck debates and only debate on Discord because it's hidden to the public. I only really discuss in people's DMs because I think like formal debating in other servers and like I used to do that shit a lot back in like 2023. I don't really do that shit anymore. I'm like a lot more casual than like back then. Like I'm not as formal as I used to be. Like I occasionally do formal debates and like group chats and shit, but I rarely do that shit now. It's mainly just within DMs. Like if people think me wanting to just keep shit casual is like me ducking them. Like what am I supposed to debate people on my stream? Am I supposed to debate people on their channels? Like I don't know what. Like I'm not gonna discuss with people in comment sections for like 100 comments. That's just a complete waste of time. Using the poison logic, how far does Muzan get into MHA? I think a lot of MHA is like kind of overrated. I think Muzan probably solos a lot of class 1A. I don't know how far he gets in the overall grand scheme of the verse, but he is like it's not a testament to like Muzan being really strong. It's a testament to the fact that a lot of people overrate like MHA low tiers to like light speed. Yo, Otto, would Muzan heal up for maximum Uzumaki, like if he gets completely destroyed or not? Like if he gets completely destroyed, I think maximum Uzumaki would probably completely kill him. If it completely eviscerates his body, then he's probably gonna die. But if he can't completely eviscerate him, then he's gonna regenerate. It's just gonna take a while. So that would probably lead to a win for Kenjaku. I just don't think that WinCon is gonna do anything for him. Like he's not gonna be able to pull that WinCon off. Yuji or Koku in terms of battle IQ and what diff, I would probably give that shit to Kokushibo. In terms of difficulty, I would probably say like mid to high diff. Like Yuji does have a higher quantity of feats. Kokushibo just has like better analysis. Like I would probably say he's more interchangeable with Tanjiro in terms of battle IQ now. Like you can argue either way for that now. I used to say Tanjiro is better due to better feats, but you like Kokushibo does have better mastery of a see-through world and like breathing and shit, which just gives him like Gyomai literally can't get an attack off on him because Kokushibo is always reading his movements. Yeah, of course you do, Eli. You just want to be different. And by different, as I mean, like I made that take. You can't justify that take. I can though. Oh, wrong one. Do you think Yurichi and Muzan would be top 5 to 6 in a JJK verse, just below the Calamity grades? Yeah, pretty much. Which power system requires the most skill? I don't know all the power systems. I'll just probably like shit. That's a hard question. I don't feel like answering that shit. Tanjiro or Luffy, who has better battle IQ? Okay, so I think I downplayed Luffy on that one post I made. I think Luffy has better creativity. I think Luffy does have like good analysis feats. The thing about Luffy is that he is kind of inconsistent. Like in some cases he is making like really like smart plans mid battle. he is doing like really smart shit, like his like all that gear shit. He made the best. He made the best use of that damn fruit. Like so my thing is that I think Tanjiro does have better analysis. So you can argue either way. I don't really know. Bro, you're just nitpicking everything I said. I'm just answering these questions hyper casually. You know, like, you're out of here. Yeah. Bye, buddy. Anyways, I'm not really thinking like to the highest degree when I'm answering these questions. So if I say something that doesn't really make sense, then yeah, that's why. Like, I'm just trying to answer shit quickly so I can get to other questions. When are you gonna read Hunter x Hunter? Why did I say Hunter? Hunter. I don't know Demon Slayer at all, so these topics all feel like a different language. Um, I'll get to it, but it'll probably take a while before I start making content on it. But Ichigo versus Tanjiro slams. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that is an underrated battle IQ feat. You just almost killed Giyu in episode 1. I mean, you didn't almost kill him. There was no way that axe was hitting Giyu, but that was still a smart plan for someone that has like no combat experience. Yo, can you stop glazing Demon Slayer? No. Full potential Mahito versus Modulo Yuji, who wins? Full potential Mahito is kind of crazy. Like he can just like hypothetically, what's stopping him from making like 8 arms, and he has like 8 mouths on his body, like straight up Muzan style, just like multiple mouths on his body to just do chants for him. Like a full potential Mahito is crazy. Can you keep glazing Demon Slayer? Yes. Now we're asking the right questions. Miwa versus Demon Slayer. You asked that question 3 times, so yeah. Okay. Okay, you stop asking skibidi toilet shit. You're out of here too. You'll just be asking bullshit. I'm just y'all just love getting banned. Muzan scales to around Shinjuku, Yuji, Yuta level. I think he's clearing those guys, honestly. Yo, hold on, let me just put this up. How much Hashers could base Kashimo beat? Okay, so I think he beats Tengen. I think he beats Shinobu. I think he next question. He has nothing, bro. How do you think Muzan versus Dabura goes? Okay, so Dabura pins him with light beams. He sees Muzan can heal. He sends that big ass beam he sent at Maharaga and kills him. That's how it goes. Inumaki versus Muzan with cuts. Look. Okay. What? So you think full potential Mahito could solo JJK? Yeah, it's possible. I mean, you can come up anything for these characters for their full potential. Kashimo sure hit diffs a lot of Demon Slayer characters. It depends on durability and AP, because if he dies before he gets to use that sure hit, then it's kind of meaningless. Someone said Kashimo bypasses Infinity because Infinity only detects threats. It took me a while to register that. Yeah, Kashimo's not a threat. He can bypass Infinity. Who do you think wins? I'm assuming you're saying Gear 5 Luffy. Probably Asta. I don't think Luffy is as fast as Asta. I think Asta also probably has better, at least relative AP at the worst. Who do you got winning, Maki or Rengoku? My answer will make people mad. I'm kidding. I don't know. Because let me pull this up. Because Rengoku is faster than Maki, so you can you can honestly argue Rengoku could win depending on the AP scaling. Bro, that precog isn't making up like a tens to hundreds of times difference in speed. Who is the most overrated character in Demon Slayer? Akaza. Either Akaza or like Tanjiro. Actually, I don't even like 13th form Tanjiro. If not those two, like shit, Demon King Tanjiro. Yeah, why are I said two Tanjiro forms. Uh Odin or Old Garp? What's a better feat? Scarring Kaido or not doing that to Kuzan? Uh Look, Akari's a bum. I have a lot less trouble saying Rengoku beats Akari than Maki. I don't really care about Akari. I'll just say that shit. Prime Demon King Tanjiro Glaze maybe want to rip. Damn. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say for the sake of Gyome that you're talking about Attack Titan Eren. If you're talking about Attack Titan Eren, he loses to like Tengen. Okay, I honestly think that there's a really good case to be made that Obanai with the See-Through World beats Sanemi. Unfortunately for Obanai, he can't keep that shit active for a literal microsecond. So I said Toji beats Yuki, so just do the math. Do you think base Dabura is underrated by many people? I saw someone saying that 15 finger Sukuna no diffs base Dabura. Yeah, he is underrated. He's blatantly stated to be a Sukuna level threat. He's blatantly stated by people that have seen the Gojo versus Sukuna recording. See Through World Open Eye slams See Through World Muichiro. Like, I think marked Open Eye is significantly stronger than marked Muichiro. So just give them the See Through World, then See Through World Open Eye would logically just be stronger. Zenitu's not that overrated. What are we talking about? If anything, I see more Zenitsu disrespect. Like, I still see people. I don't know if this is a case of Shinobu wank. Actually, no. I'm lying. Shinobu is the most overrated. Screw Shinobu. Shinobu is not that strong. Shinobu is not that strong at all. She sucks. She sucks. Her and Kanao suck. Her, Kanao, and Inosuke. Everyone that fought Odoma sucks. One Piece verse over Naruto verse in stats, but Naruto verse out. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, Dabura is top 1 in stats. How do you debunk Shinobu speed feats? That's a topic for a whole other stream. But it's pretty easy to debunk all of her feats. Doma just blitzes her twice. I don't think it's okay to bully people. If you're asking like why people think that, then I don't know. Who do you think is faster, Yuji or Dabura? I'm not gonna lie, it is very, very, very easy. Like I think if you assume, like if you agree that Mitsuri, like base Mitsuri, is at least a lightning timer, which you should agree to, like at the very bare minimum. Like even if you don't think Zohakuten's lightning is fake, at the very bare minimum, Kaigaku's lightning is fake because it blatantly just does display the properties of lightning. There's no contradiction to that idea. Blood Demon arts in general just create elements. If you assume that these characters are lightning speed, then you can easily upscale Yurichi all the way up to relativistic. But I still think Dabura is faster. But it's not that big of a gap. Like Dabura might be like 2 times faster. How fast do you think Demon Slayer characters are in long distance travel speed? Long distance travel speed, probably like Mach like in the couple mocks, like a couple times faster than sound, with long distance travel speed. People try to dismiss that because it took them seemingly a bit of time to reach the Ubuyashiki mansion. The issue with that is that they were specifically following the crows. They were specifically following the crows to reach the mansion because the mansion's hidden, so they aren't going to know the exact direction to get to the mansion from where they are. So, what's it called? They have to follow the crows, so they can't run at their maximum speed. So I think they're like a couple of times faster than sound at most with the long distance travel speed. So yes, I do think All Might has higher travel speed than than Demon Slayer. Unless besides Yoriichi. Yoriichi obviously has higher travel speed than those guys. Maki is a child. Hold on. Yeah, Maki's a child. Hold on. What the hell? Get out of here. Maki's a child. Do you believe in power cliffing in One Piece? To some degree. Crollo no dis who? Who do you think is what do you think is the closest Demon Slayer matchup? Okay, the closest Demon Slayer matchup is probably like... Damn, I thought I had an answer to that. Probably Gyome versus Doma. Like, that's the closest debate. Oh, you think Crollo no dis Yuta? Okay. Where does Shinjuku Yuji stop in the Demon Slayer verse? I think he would be like an upper tier Hashira. So he'd probably lose to like I think Tanjiro beats him. So people around Tanjiro's level probably beat him. I don't think Muishiro has the AP or attack speed necessarily to beat him. So you can, like, Sanemi, you can probably say Sanemi beats him. I already answered this earlier. I said Muzan wins. Where does Tanjiro stop in the Hashiras? I wonder. If only I had a video explaining that. If Yoriichi had the inverted spear of heaven, does he clear the JJK verse? No. The inverted spear of heaven doesn't really do a lot for him. The soul split katana, though, that does a lot for him. Oh my god, stop the Demon Slayer glaze. Debunk me. Yoriichi with soul split katana versus Sukuna. Okay, Yoriichi literally speed blitzes him and one-shots him. Soul split katana not only cuts the soul, it bypasses durability. It bypasses the toughness of, like, all things. Like Sukuna's getting cooked. Sukuna's getting cooked. People like try to argue against that because Maki doesn't like cut through his arms when they're clashing, but that's because Sukuna's likely using the mini chainsaws to get around the effect, like get around actually touching it. Probably not, because that shit does not get views. Probably Boruto. I think Sukuna might be faster around the same speed as Yoriichi. Not even close. Not even close. Yuki versus Gyome. That's a talk I do not want to get into. Who would be the best in their respective sports? Yoriichi in fencing, Akaza in boxing, Dabura in track, or Sukuna in archery? We're putting them against normal humans. Give me Dabura. Yoriichi's intelligence is so underrated. Do you know what's more underrated, Fuzz? Demon Slayer by you. You underrate the hell out of the verse. Miwa, no concept of diff Muzan. Okay, buddy. Is it crazy to say base Luffy can extreme diff base Kaido? I think Luffy... No, that's not a crazy take. It's not a crazy take. Yoriichi durability is trash. It at bare minimum scales above like Tanjiro. So like if you think Tanjiro's durability is trash, then yeah, I guess it's trash, man. All right, FTO is punching it, but he's definitely at least sub-relativistic. I'm assuming you're talking about Yoriichi. But yeah, I don't think he's FTL. Yeah, you would never make that an edit though. You would never make that an edit, unironically though. Yurichi versus Shanks? I wonder. Rengoku absolutely dog walks Choso. No, it's not valid. It's blatantly it's blatantly just a name dodge. Well, I won't say blatant, but you can't prove he actually dodged it. Akaza gets destroyed by Yorozu, probably. I'm not going to be making a Hashira ranking for a long ass time. Yeah, but that was a troll take. You will never, ever, ever say that in a non-troll context. Cursia versus Gyu and Rengoku. Gyu and Rengoku got that. Like, I already think it's debatable that Mitsuri could maybe beat him. Like, now at least, because I kind of lowballed Mitsuri a little bit. Because I kind of assumed the mark was a 2 times amp when realistically it's like a 3 to 5 times amp. What's the most horrendous take you've ever heard? Every single take from the guy who said Miwa's mountain level. All those takes suck. Who do you think has more potential, Kazui or Boruto? Okay, Boruto is a lot more into his development. Kazui's a literal child, so I'd say Kazui. Atto, please answer me or I'll cry to death. I will not answer you. Who's faster, Dabura or Yurichi because of Dabura's sublight speed statements? Okay, Dabura's probably closer to light speed. I think Yurichi is really easy to argue sub-rel to relativistic. It's not hard to argue that shit at all. But Dabura probably scales higher. Who wins, Inosuke or Zenitsu? I think Zenitsu slams. I ain't killing an innocent boy. You're doing it to yourself. Fuzz, can you have a good take, bro? You haven't had a good take in ages. Could Panda survive May's Crow Strike by shifting his course? Why do you care about that? That's a question. Wrong one. Who's the fastest in Demon Slayer? All demons and all Hashira. Who's the fastest in Demon Slayer? All demons and all Hashira. Okay, so since you said all Hashira and you're specifically saying every demon in Hashira. Okay, Muzan. I saw a take that said Executioner Sword Yurichi stops at Yuta. What? He just kills him. Just instantly kills him. Otto, how would you do in Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan verse? I would die in Final Selection, and I would die in the first Titan invasion. Actually, no, because I wouldn't even participate. I would stay indoors. Mark Zenitsu versus Muichiro. I think Zenitsu is around like upper 5 tiers with 7th form. So let's just give him a mark amp. I'll say Muichiro. Yeah, obviously Yurichi's the fastest, but I'm assuming he wasn't including Yurichi because it's obvious Yurichi's the fastest. Who would win, Muzan versus the Rumbling? Muzan's kind of an idiot, so he probably wouldn't know that Aaron's in the mouth of that big ass Titan. So he might get, I don't know if he let himself get stepped on, but he might just get stepped on. JJK is more talented. Demon Slayer is more hardworking. Yeah, I'd say that. I'd say that. I think most of the talented people in Demon Slayer also have to work way harder than most JJK characters. So yeah, that makes sense. I am not scaling Darth Vader. I don't watch Star Wars. Who in Sanji or Zoro? They are equal. Yorozu one shots with perfect sphere. With perfect sphere specifically. Did Fuss say something? Why are y'all talking about him like that? Uh, Blind Otto. I didn't say it for Inosuke versus Zenitsu. I said it for who has better flexibility, Mitsuri versus Inosuke. You should stop your. Okay, buddy. Please, you're scaring me. Does Yorichi clear the Shibuya incident mission except for Maharaga because he can land a hit on Sukuna? Okay. I actually will not answer that because my friend Astro Fishy, y'all know him, the biggest Demon Slayer glazer on the platform, is making a Yorichi versus Shibuya incident long form video, and it's posting on Saturday. So you guys should be on the lookout for that. I don't necessarily agree with his take completely, but what's it called? I think I watched it already. It's a good video. Do you think confiscation would work on Makima's contract? Okay, Makima's contract is not a curse technique. I've actually been thinking about this matchup recently. If Akaza gets a chance to pop Chaotic Afterglow, then he probably wins because I don't think Sanemi has the same defense as Giyu. I don't think he has anywhere near the same defense as Giyu. So Chaotic Afterglow is probably gonna cook him. Aside from that, I think Sanemi's outscaling in speed and power, even in base. So yeah. We know Astra has Yorichi soloing. Not necessarily. Damn. Kogai is not in the video. Yeah, he's not in the video. You didn't really include a lot of smaller characters. Just the villains. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not though. I don't know. Upper Moons or Kokushibo? Kokushibo solos all the Upper Moons in his sleep. Full potential DKT versus Yorichi. I'd say Yorichi beats him now. I used to say DKT would win because I thought he was immune to like Yorichi's Red Blade. I don't think there's any proof for that. Who would win, Kenjaku or Kokushibo? See, that's a debate. See, that's a matchup. That's a matchup. Get Muzan out of there. Muzan slams Kenjaku on his neck. I'll probably leave that for its own video. I saw Lilo's stream, Lilo's Adventure, his channel. I saw one of his streams on Shank versus Mihawk. The arguments for Shanks are not that bad, so I'll just leave it at that. Could you get Demon Slayer to light speed? I could if I wanted to. Like if I wanted to lie, like Miwa being mountain level. If I wanted to lie, I could do that, but I'm not gonna do that. Either Koku blitzes or Kenjaku domain plus Uzumaki diffs. I won't say Koku blitzing is the win con inherently, but yeah. Yep, Lilos is goated. I should have expected you to watch him. You're a Hunter. You're a Hunter fan. Oh, by the way, Eli told me that he believes that Miwa is island level. He thought that guy was downplaying Miwa. Oh, he unironically thinks that, by the way. He thinks a finger bearer like his country level. He told me in DMs that he thought that Muzan he told me in DMs that he thought that Sukuna was like planetary because of that volume statement in the back. So yeah, Eli thinks that. Yeah, he's stupid. Don't believe any takes that Eli has. I'd say open eye. Muzan wins. Don't listen to him, Eli. I will literally get the screenshots of you saying it. Who is stronger, Obito or Itachi? Orange Mask Obito. I think the Obito probably wins in every form, actually. Tanjiro full arsenal versus base. Why are we saying full arsenal? Are we talking about like all of his amps? I still think base Gyomei wins. Ata, you should get the screenshots. Bet I'll do that on another stream though. I'll compile a bunch of screenshots of all the dumb shit Eli says. Oh, y'all should know that I'm lying. Not because that Eli, not because it's something stupid, so Eli wouldn't say something so stupid. It's because Eli can't scale, so he wouldn't scale them to planetary even if he wanted to, because he doesn't know how to do that. He's stupid. Who you got at top 3 Hashira, bro? Gyomei, Sanemi, and Muichiro. Yorichi with Demon King physiology versus Muzan. Okay, so it's basically Sukuna versus Muzan, but he has breathing, see through will, and selfless state. Sukuna mid diffs. Bro, Eli, if you can scale, type in chat why you think Naoya beats Mitsuri. Yeah, Dark. My teacher. That's my teacher, guys. He saw me burn Eli. He saw me roast him. I'm so cool. Yeah, Dark's my teacher. On everyone's soul. Muichiro versus Hantengu. Who wins which diff? Muichiro mid diff. Low diff. Why I get ignored all the time? Okay, so let me put it to you like this: there is 90 to 100 people in this chat for the entirety of the stream for most of the time. Do you expect me to get to everyone? Yeah, Dark. Yeah. Best WIS editor in your opinion? Damn sure not Eli. Damn sure not Eli. Anyone but Eli, actually. Oh, anyone but the Miwa guy as well. Who takes strength, Akaza or Doma? Akaza. Doma doesn't really have. Like, you can't argue Doma has better striking strength. I don't think striking strength is like he has higher AP with his fans. I guess. I don't know. I don't feel like getting into that. I'm a good WIS editor. Let's relax. I almost laughed. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me from hating on Eli? Okay, so type a 1 in chat if you guys want me to get into a 1 hour talk about why Eli sucks. If there's if I see a bunch of 1s, I will dedicate the next stream talking about why Eli is the worst scaler, the worst editor, the worst YouTuber to exist on this platform, the worst everything. If I see a bunch of 1s, I will do it. On everything. On everyone's soul, I will do it. Huh. Eli, it's not looking too good. Eli, it's not looking too good, buddy. So yeah, I'm gonna compile all the evidence, right? I'm gonna compile everything. That says that Eli is the worst editor to grace this platform. I'm crying. I won't do that. I could do it though. Nagame versus the Hashira. Who does she beat? Okay, so she she outlasts Tengen, she outlasts Shinobu, she outlasts Mitsuri, she outlasts Rengoku, she maybe outlasts Giyu, she maybe outlasts Muichiro too, because his attack speed isn't that great. Like Nakame might unironically beat Muichiro because Muichiro's attack speed isn't the best. Atto Eli is a better editor than everyone. Why are we lying? Why are we lying? Who wins, the Gun Devil or Kokushibo? Give me Kokushibo. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Why y'all hating on Eli though? We're not hating on Eli. We're showing Eli a bunch of love. We're showing Eli a bunch of love. We all love Eli, right? Put a 1 in chat. Put a 1 in chat if y'all love Eli. Put a 2 in chat if y'all hate Eli. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. Oh hell nah. Oh my god. Bro. Bro, why is there more 2s than 1s? Why is there more 2s than 1s? Can Muzan survive the Colossal Titan explosion? No. I think that shit was calced at Mountain level. And respectful toward Eli instead, which would make things better for everyone. Eli, no one's going to be respectful to you. We are going to disrespect you. Atto, who would win? Composite JJK or Composite Demon Slayer? Composite JJK. Wait, guys, I think Eli DM'd me just now to end the stream. So I guess I have to. Oh, he said if I don't end the stream, then I die. So